Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? Welcome along for another live stream. Here we are in the 4X Annex for a bit of multi-class action. Sorry, Jim talking over me there. I hope you're all doing well. Morning, Chris. Thank you very much for the good luck message, buddy. I appreciate that. Yeah, thanks for people coming along. I completely understand. It's very early in the morning. Very early in the morning. We've just started this stream, but it's going to be here for a few hours, so you're all right. If you're watching back during the week, thank you so much for coming along and watching it from the very beginning. We are here, yeah, Production Endurance Challenge from Oschersleben. MX-5 is the car of choice. But yeah, like I say, it's multi-class. You guys won't be too surprised by this. It's been going for a while now. So I've got GRs, as you can see behind me, that yellow car. Clios, and then the BMW M2s out there as well. The practice, every time we've gone into practice, has been a very lightly damp track. So it's been tricky to actually get some decent practice in. I know the Production Car Challenge has been running this combo this week as well, but I thought I'd stick to the official sessions. But yeah, it's just always had puddles. And I don't think we're expecting rain during a race, but what we're likely to get is a damp warm-up. Maybe a little bit damp in quali, but we'll see. We'll deal with that when it comes. 1 minute left to register. There's 184 teams. How many? I'll switch to that. How many actually can fit onto a grid here? Does it say maximum start of 60? So we've gone over the 180. So that puts us into 4 splits. So we're looking at 4 splits of about 48 at the moment. No. Less than that. 46. 4 splits of 46 at the moment. But yeah, still a decent sized grid. Not too bad. And it looks like that's the final score, because now we're about to head into the race. We're probably going to be top split. We don't want to say we definitely are, but there's a very good chance that we will be. So, yeah. We do. But yes, welcome along. Saturday morning. There has been an F1 quali session. I've seen a little bit of what happened. Trying to avoid spoilers, but I'm not going to lose any sleep if you mention what happened. But me and Mrs. C are watching that later today. But my focus is on this. Even though I've done very, very little practice. Chris, you'll have seen probably on my Carriage 61. Done a few laps in the damp, but nothing in the dry at all. So I've got no idea really what my pace is in the dry.
P2.
Yes, it looks a little bit damp here, doesn't it?
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
So I've only got a couple of minutes of practice, so we will head out. But let's have a look at what the info says for the track. Dry. Oh, right. Okay, so it is dry. Weather. No chance of rain. Okay, well, we're definitely on slicks then. I was sort of hoping maybe a little bit of rain would be good, because I've practiced quite, well, not a lot, but the practice I have done has been in with puddles on the track. But if there's no puddles, that takes away that advantage in quali. Looks like we're the 5th ranked team. There's some really quick guys in here. Frit and Buddha, Dynamic Esports, Banana Boat's back in here. So 4.2, 5.7, 3.5k.
All clear on pit exit. You can push now.
Yeah, see, there's no puddles in here at all. Okay. I've got quite an extreme setup on. That's one that me and Mark Elvidge tend to use in this MX-5. And it's a tricky little mite on cold tyres. But we're in this for the long haul. I'm not expecting to qualify anywhere near the front, because there's some quick guys in here that have perhaps been doing the Production Car Challenge all week. And I've got plenty of laps in on the dry track. But once this practice is over, I'll have a quick look at how many cars are here, see if there's any names that we recognise. See, I'm naturally avoiding the curbs and everything, because I'm expecting there to be puddles, but there aren't. So it's a bit of a reset for me. Over the first few laps of this race, I'm going to have to be exploring a bit. Yeah, the areas of the track which are treacherous are now fine. Yeah, there's no damp out here at all. Okay. Well, I'm glad I've done this warm-up. And done nearly a whole lap. Let's put a quali setup on, because that was the race setup. Not that I think it'll make much difference, because I really think... that the pace is going to be a lot quicker than what I can do. Right. Fine. Right, we'll go out and do some laps, and then we'll have a look at who's here. I want to get going on this, because it's nearly 2 minutes a lap. Oh, it was in the wet. My word, Damo. Oh, I shouldn't really be reading chat, should I? While I'm driving. Aaron race on this track. Oh, yeah. Was that? Oh, God, I barely remember that. I remember I did a race here in the MX-5s, and it was in the advanced MX-5 series, the official series, and it was wet, and I didn't do very well. I haven't raced on this track since you did a very much GT4 hosted league sessions here a while back. Oh, was that the LeBroca? No, that wasn't LeBroca, was it? That must have been mine. Funny how you'd forget these things. Right, let's put a decent lap in. And this Voyager Discovery. If I'm last on the grid, I'm not fussed about that at all. I was debating not qualifying at all anyway, so. Ah, okay. Oh, yeah. It was, yeah. I remember it now. Yeah, it wasn't actually my league, was it? It was one that I invited you to from some other guys, some British guys. Yes. The turnout just wasn't great, so we kind of gave up after a couple of series, events. Well remembered, Chris. Right, we've got a delta for session best lap, so we'll get a time over the line that we can try and beat. That's very clumsy. Didn't slow down anywhere near enough there. Oh well, just a bank lap.
Just done a 139.52.
Right, here we go.
P4, you're now 1.2 off the pace. That last lap was a 140.73.
So I still have to be fairly cautious on this lap, just because that banker was a bit rubbish, but... I know there's a lot of time to be made up here anyway. Just by being a bit slower into the corners.
The leader's just done a 138.84.
Yeah, we're nowhere near that, but in mind we've got a lap in.
P3, you're currently 0.8 off the pace.
I've got 0.002 quicker than a 5.7k guy, but he's probably on his quick lap now. Right, let's get out, pop our race setup on, and then have a look at the people in this race. Right. Entries, here we go. Expand all those. Oh, it doesn't work. When you click expand all, it doesn't actually do it, does it? Well, that's annoying. Oh. Lino, okay. Recognise name Lino for some remarks. Oh, this is slow as heck, isn't it? Yeah, this isn't working very well. See if there's any actual teams that we recognise anyway. Let's do it by class. No, don't recognise any of them. Oh, there's lots of these in here. Loads of Toyotas. Purple Sector Motorsports 36. Might recognise them. Clios. No, one Clio signed up. Mate, you have got the most boring race of your life. Endurance racing in one car in class. And we've only got, how many is that? So that's 7 that have put a time in, plus another 4. There's only 11 of us. So Banana Boat we know. Hillcrest I sort of recognise, I think. But these guys haven't put a time in, so I've got no idea how quick they are. Well, there we go. So we have got a race set up on. Got 27 seconds remaining of the session. Right, we're ready to go. So 2 hours of this race. We should be able to do that on one pit stop. I think we have a fast repair, which is likely to get used, if I'm honest, in this series. I think every time I've done this series, I've had to use the fast repair.
That's the end of the session. 6th place.
6th out of, what was it, 11, I think we said? Have a look at this. Grid 38 to 48, so that's 11. Okay. We're right in the middle then. 5 in front of us, 5 behind us. People are revving their engines. Got a whole pace lap to do. Right. Caps believes we're going to need 24 litres of fuel to finish the race.
Race start in 90 seconds.
But I think a lot of that is based on the running I've been doing during the week, which was obviously in the wet, so I wasn't using as much fuel. But although we're P6, there is only one person that qualified with a slower time than us, just because not a lot of people put a qualifying lap in that we're here. But that's fine. That's fine.
T-minus 60 seconds.
We're in the Falcons car, so we have car number 10. Number 10 hasn't got any relevance to iRacing or anything like that. Oh, the Clio in here is a 0.9k driver, so he may well end up getting mixed up with us guys. He did a 146 in quali, 7 seconds slower than us. So he will start in front of us unless he starts from the pits.
Race starts in 30 seconds.
Come on, iRacing. If there's one guy signed up in a Clio and he's 0.9k, why have you put him in top split?
Okay, Damo. Our pace puts us in the mid-pack here. We're expecting you to
Recognise the
finish in the top of 5. Cold tyres all round. The track temp is 20 Celsius. The air temp is 18.
Recognise that name, Dan Diliberti. Oh, that's Banana Boat, isn't it? So he's P2 on the grid.
Rolling start. Get ready. Follow car number 69. In the left column.
Swig a drink.
Safety car speed is 75 kilometers per hour.
We do have a fast repair. We'll untick tyres because if we're coming in, don't want tyres.
Catch up to car number 69.
Hello Ian, how you doing matey? I haven't watched your race yet. Oh no, it's tonight, isn't it? That's why I haven't watched it. That'll be why. Time travel continues to elude me. You finished P12, mate. Amazing result. Right, I'm going to ignore chat for a little while, guys.
Floor it. Green, green, green.
Whoa! Back out of that.
Decent start. We can build something from here.
Those two seem quite aggressive. Oh look, they've hit each other. The lane, mate. Cheers, mate. Oh, Jesus. Whew. Thanks from Dan, who's up in P2. Somehow got through all that with no damage. Wow, that's quite handy. Cleo's off.
The next car is Schultz, B license.
I think that puts back down to P8, maybe?
8th place.
Okay. Not too bad, not too bad.
There's an incident in triple. Slippery surface flag. Come on, don't make it easy for him. Make him go the long way around.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about him not going the long way around, just going through me. Yeah, the lack of practice in the draw is really hurting me now. I've got no idea how fast each corner is.
Keep pushing, we might get him back.
There's no gap there, mate.
There's an incident
Raymond.
Hotel.
A lot of sends, isn't there? A lot of sends.
Alright, Damo, the next car is Schneider, B license, and their rating is 2.7.
Yeah. I think the vortex of danger is a bit of a lost concept on a lot of these guys. It's easier through there if I keep it in third.
Slippery surface flag, be careful.
I definitely don't feel like I've mastered that section. Right, and no need for first round there either. So I think I was just going too low in the gears.
The pit window for refueling should open about lap 30, and it should close on lap 42. We didn't record any pit timings. The fuel estimates might not be reliable.
This race will really open up when other classes of car get involved as well, of course. It might be just a case of sticking where I am, sticking in this pack, and then seeing what unfolds. little bit of lift and coast. Let's try and start doing that and see if that helps us towards the end. The race is certainly close. Don't know where you expected me to go, mate.
We're damaged.
Of course he's hitting me. Of course he's hitting me. What an absolute wanker.
Slippery surface flag, careful. The car ahead is Sancho, and their rating is 2.2. You've cleared your slowdown penalty.
What was that about? I think I might have to report that as a deliberate retaliation. I was on his inside. Well, we haven't got a meatball, so let's see how bad this damage is.
Okay, Damo, the next car is Danny. There's an incident in Saxon-Anhalt curve. It looks like Danny. Good stuff, keep it coming.
I'll have a look after the race, but I'm on his inside, round that tight left-hander, turn 3 or whatever it is.
Pitting, 10th position.
He turns in, then gets the ump that I'm there. As far as I see, that was a retaliation thing. The car's still drivable.
Incident in turn 5.
Come on, man. What kind of rejoin is that?
Oh dear.
The gap ahead is now 4.7. Incident in turn 1. We think it might be Danny.
Oh, so Banana Boat's now towing. Don't need
The
second
guy
there,
ahead
mate.
is Philip, and their rating is 2.4.
Yeah. Feel like we're catching this Liam guy. Yeah, he's pitting. But he'll be getting his fast repair.
Saxon-Anhalt curve. It looks like it's Philip. Well done, Damo. Great move. Keep it up.
he pitted. I think I'm last of the people that haven't
Philip
pitted.
behind is pitting. Stay focused. We're still in this. P8. You've just done a 140.19.
Wow. It's this corner. I was on the inside. He just turned into me. Nowhere I could go. But yeah, 3 people have pitted. The one that hit me, Danny, recognised the name actually. And then Daniel Liberty, and then Liam Philp, they've all pitted.
There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like it's Philip. The next car is Sancho, and their rating is 2.2.
I think it says there's an incident in turn 1, just when people are exiting the pits. I don't think they're actually incidents.
Heads up, there's a car exiting the pits. The gap to 7th position. Ahead is now 4.7 seconds.
Okay, so we're still in 8th.
There's an incident in turn 1.
Okay, so the BMWs aren't great in the corners. We sort of knew that. That's good to get a bit of a demo there of just how much slower they are. Is it just this guy? Jesus, man, come on. Come on. Yeah, this is definitely going to be carnage when these guys start coming through then. Jesus, mate.
Okay, Damo, we've just cut the track. You'll need to slow down to give back the time gained. Your slowdown penalty is clear.
Carol. How much time that's cost me?
You're being caught by the faster class cars.
I wonder why.
Blue flag. Blue flag.
God, I'm whingy today, aren't I? We're here. I said this was going to be a nice chilled stream.
The gap in front is now 8.6. That lap was at 141.00.
We're losing about a second a lap to everyone at the moment with this damage, but can't pit yet. I also think some of that time is because we were stuck behind the beamer. I think it's clear now.
Okay, Damo, there's a faster car approaching. flag.
Oh, great. The car in front's off again.
Red, yellow flag. There's debris on the track. There's a faster car approaching. The gap to Sancho in front is now 9.5 seconds. Blue flag.
Bit of a lonely race at the moment. The guy in front is 9 seconds ahead, and we're not gaining because damage. I just need stuff to happen to them. I really want that Carroll guy to be in front of some more MX-5s.
There's a group of faster cars behind you. They're racing for position. P8. Blue flag.
Hopefully these guys will just get me on the straight. That'll be quite handy.
Blue flag. Okay, Damo, there's a faster class car approaching. Blue flag. Blue flag.
It's definitely going to get tasty when they go past the MX-5s, isn't it?
The gap to E7 ahead is increasing. It's now 10 seconds.
Quite a lot of BMWs here, actually.
There's a faster class car behind. Thomas, car number 1, is now in the lead. Slippy surface flags out.
Okay, so next cars that'll come up are the Toyotas, which should be faster than us now. Now they've sorted out the Toyota.
The actor Sancho ahead is now 9.2.
Go on, BMWs, wreak havoc. Pit window isn't open yet. We've still got an hour and a half of this race to go. Loads that can happen.
That lap was a 141.01. Yellow flag, there's an incident in hotel. It looks like Sancho.
Sancho's one of the guys we were chasing. Maybe he's got mixed up with some MX-5 or GTs. Yeah, there's a dead MX-5 there. Someone's had to tow. I think Sancho's got damage.
There's an incident in triple. We think it might be Schneider.
Right, that might put us up to P7 because that guy towed. We know Sancho was recovering, so maybe he's got damage as well. I might pit. Nope, he's carried on. Oh, that's a 1X.
Saxon and Hull curve. Keep it within the track limits.
So here's that green car up ahead, 3 seconds ahead. Keep an eye on that gap.
In. The gap is 3.1. P7.
Slippery round there with that gravel. The Schneider's up there as well. 4.4 seconds ahead. I wonder if he's damaged as well then. There'll be a lot of damage in this race. Ah, a lot of exits as well.
We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Don't need to be pushing this hard.
Alright, Damo, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
Oh, it's Carol. Oh no, it might be someone else coming out of the pits.
There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like Raymond.
So Raymond is in P11 at the moment. Yeah, that was the green car that was parked here when we last came through. Or 2 laps ago, and he towed. So he's now a lap down.
The gap to Sancho ahead is increasing. It's now 3.1.
He's given up. He's pitting.
Incident in Saxon-Anhalt curve. It looks like it's Sancho.
I think Jim needs to understand that people pitting isn't an instant. Actually, someone's towing.
The car in front of us is Schneider. B license. And their
Maybe
rating
he's
is
just given up
2.7.
then. He pulled into the
B6.
pits and then decided not to bother driving down it. He just towed. Someone else is towed.
Blue flag. Okay, Damo. There's a faster class car approaching. The guy in front is Spartan, B license, and their rating is 2.8. Blue flag.
I see him.
Track temps increasing. It's now 22 Celsius.
I don't know why it's increasing. It's gloomy and horrible here.
Blue flag.
No, another 1X. My rear wheel just caught the gravel there as I slid round on the exit. Here comes Doug. Not our Doug.
Alright, Damo, keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. P5.
P5, what the hell? How am I P5? I should be last for all that shenanigans. Yeah, I think I already had that one though, Ian. That's not a new one from my collection. Yeah, I got you, mate. Yeah, don't worry. Right, I think we are miles down on P4. 20 seconds down on him. Man, I can't drive this morning, so... Right, I've got to stop nonchalantly getting the odd one here, there and everywhere, because we're going to have a penalty before we know it. Especially if other cars end up making contact or something like that. Yeah. Let's hope you have a better lobby tonight, buddy. I'm getting hot in here. It's only 18 degrees in here, but I am getting hot. This is actually quite a workout, you know. Yeah, the thing is, it's such a wide track tonight, isn't it? People just like stick their nose in. Again, that vortex of danger, people find it harder to read, I think, when it's such a wide track. I don't really think there's going to be a way for me to let them guys past without getting... Oh, this guy's got to slow down.
Blue flag.
Without losing lots of time, so I'll get it all done in one go. Hopefully he'll get me on a straight now. Oh, that's annoying, Ian. I see you, mate, but what do you want me to do? There's no point in flashing me when you're not actually going to be going for the move. What was that flash for, hey?
Wong, car number 25, is leading the race.
A change of leader. Yeah, what is it with flashing lights? I don't mind if a faster class car does it when they're about to send it, because it's like, yeah, cool. At least I could be half prepared for that. But why flash when you're not anywhere near me? Maybe it's because he's in a grey car, and he's like, people can't see me in this weather. I better just flash all the time. You don't have a flash button, Matt.
Okay, Damer, you've got half your fuel left.
Hello, Andy. How you doing, fella? Nice to see you back again. We're having fun here, mate. We're getting beaten up left, right and centre, but somehow hanging on to P5 out of 11 in our class. Bit of an incident earlier where someone just turned in while I was still there. I was on the apex, I couldn't go any further left. He pushed me onto the grass, and then he got the ump, I think, because we made contact, and then just punted me off. So that was fun. Luckily, he got more damage than I did. So... Just consolidating this position at the moment. We're 24 seconds behind the next guy, but we are 46 seconds ahead of the guy behind. Losing a lot of time with traffic, but that's the same for everybody, so I don't mind that. At least we're in control and we're not getting damage. A lot of the positions that we made up after dropping back down to like P8 or P9, a lot of those positions are just because people have got mixed up with faster traffic and then had to tow. Yeah, fifth, and we've still got like an hour and 20 minutes of this race to go. Top split race. We hadn't done any practice in the dry. All the practice we'd done was in the wet. So I came onto this and qualifying was rubbish. We were mid-pack at the start just because other people just didn't set a qualifying time, but of course they had a lot more pace than me in the dry. But anyway, I'm now driving around with about, I think, a second a lap worth of damage. I'm feeling like. Yeah, driving fast is different from being a good driver. These guys are fast, and I'll say no more about the rest of it. At least we haven't got that pesky BMW slowing us down now. Carol. Yeah, thanks for joining me on a Saturday morning though, Andy. Nice to have you along, buddy. So they're battling up ahead in the GRs. Next one's 2.5 seconds behind.
Okay, Damo, there's a faster car bearing down on you. He's the class leader.
Oh, so the BMWs are coming through as well as Toyotas. This is definitely going to be fun. Oh, okay, mate. Oh, I'm glad that you came to this one. Appreciate that, buddy. BMW, the slowest of us round the corners.
Blue flag.
But yeah, there are a lot of GRs out here today, so it's going to take a while before they all clear us. Get another gaggle that might cause havoc with people in front. Just about accepting you're going to lose time when you let them through and not doing anything stupid, really.
There's an incident in Shell S. There's an incident in Turn 9. Slippery surface flag, be careful.
Oh, we see a slow BMW over there. I imagine he's got tangled up with someone. Strange to just sit there. Oh, that's Doug. It looks like he's got a meatball. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I've not tried LMU. I say, I'm someone who just, like, once I've found something I like iRacing, I'm like, well, I like this, so not really interested in other things. So I've not tried it myself. I've seen, obviously, a lot of other YouTubers are doing a lot of LMU content, but I don't watch it myself because I'm just not fussed. I like the variety that iRacing gives you in terms of the cars that you've got. So, I've never been a fan of Assetto Corsa Competizione or LMU. It's like, well, I've got those cars here.
Stay between the lines, please, Demo.
Oh, is it? Okay. That's another thing, I'm not really too into GT3. I've done a few GT3 races recently, though. But the Bathurst was tricky in the Mercedes. We had such a misbehaving rear end. And also, we just seemed to, like, come across people who had made mistakes with no chance to react. Like, at one point, Nick came over Skyline, and there was just a car rolling in front of him, and he couldn't do anything to stop hitting it. Another thing, just one corner before that, I came along, and he was hidden over the crest, and then just crept forward just as I was about to go to the right-hand side of him. And we just ended up getting in loads of incidents, and we were classified P29 out of about 50. But yeah. We didn't do the final hour, I think it was, because we were an hour behind the next guy at that point. Gotcha. Okay. Well, Ian is driving, as in Intraphase is driving GT3 tonight in a 3-hour race. The driver standards have been a bit poor recently, so I'm thinking he probably just wants to survive that. Bit too slidey there, but still in this. Oh, actually, I was the fastest guy on track on that last lap, so that means that the traffic's obviously getting through the leaders. Oh, where am I going? Where am I going? Don't lose concentration, Damo.
We've been warned about track
Oh
limits.
my word, what am I doing?
There's a faster car approaching.
Right, now we've got damage. Like, proper damage. What an idiot.
flag.
But this is going to be tricky because we're nowhere near the pit window. So we're going to have to keep going with a damaged car. Just get used to it for a bit.
Blue flag.
So right when there's P9, he's lapped down.
There's a faster car approaching.
Yeah, I tried to kind of glance the tyres. The thing is, the grass is really slippery because although this is a dry track, there was rain before the start. And although all the puddles have gone, I think the grass is still wet.
Blue flag. The guy in front is a lap behind.
So as soon as we can get the pit window, we will be in for a fast repair. I'll top up the tanks. So I need to get my tyres ticked as well.
Faster car behind.
Right, so that's 4 seconds off my best lap of this session. Try and put a clean lap in now and see how much slower we actually are. Although we've got obviously traffic trying to come through as well. Survival mode, guys. We are in survival mode and it's over an hour to go. Yeah, every practice session it was wet. Every practice session I went into it was wet. And then we get here and it's dry. So all of my practice was done with puddles, and then I got to qualifying and there's no puddles anywhere. So I don't know what the line is now. And that guy in the green car's not pulling away from us, is he? So we're a couple of seconds a lap down on what we were at the start of the race, but we were already over a second down anyway with the damage we had.
Incident in Saxon-Anhalt curve.
No, there's not. It's just someone pitting. You've had to practice in the race. Right, yeah. Yeah.
You've just done a 142.07. You're a second off in sector 1.
Ah, pit window looks like it's open. I'll do another couple of laps just to make sure. Hour and 7 minutes to go. I think I might just do one more lap.
There's an incident in turn 9. Incident in Saxon-Anhalt curve.
So I have got over 8 laps remaining.
142.
11 laps remaining, but I might as well pit now. Get this fast repair. Cap says I need 23. iRacing's going to put in 22.7, so I might need a little bit of fuel saving, but I don't mind that. What's the next step up? 26.5. Yeah, I don't want 26.5.
There's an incident in turn 9.
Alright, we're coming in this lap, guys.
There's an incident in Saxon-Anhalt curve.
Is that just someone pitting?
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
Alright, fast repair is ticked, fueling is ticked,
100 meters.
tyres are ticked.
50 meters.
Right, have a drink.
Front left 60%. Left rear 77.
This will probably put us down a position. Or even more than that, actually, because it looks like they're all quite close together. They were 35 seconds behind. But I guess those guys will probably need to stop again. Come on, come on. Right, hopefully the car feels alright now, but we've got new tyres, so it'll take me a little while to build up.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Don't cross the white line. There's a group of faster cars bearing down on you. These guys are scrapping for position. Alright, Damo, pit window is open. The car in front of us is now fill it, and their rating is 2.4. Your tyres are cold. Watch out.
Right, nice little gap here.
Incident in Ascher, yellow flag.
Oh, please don't crash into me right away. Right, so we've got to get these tyres up to temp now.
Surface flag. There's an incident in Saxon-Anhalt curve. We think it might be fill it. The car behind's a faster class. Fill it. Ahead is pitting.
Okay, so he's pitting. Hopefully we'll pass him in the pits.
incident in Saxon-Anhalt curve.
No, there's not.
There's a group of faster cars bearing down on you. Blue flag. 8th place.
Oh. Right, so
There's an incident in
I think we're up to
turn one.
P7.
Looks like Philip.
Because we've passed Philip, he's now coming out the pits. But other people will still need to stop. In theory. But that might not be till quite late in the race. And there's that Clio. So just one Clio in this race. This is a top split race. We've got one Clio. So he's driving around. He's 0.9k. He's the slowest car on track. But he's working on his safety rating, I'm guessing.
There's a car rejoining in front. Seventh position. That lap time was 1:41.07. There's an incident in turn 1.
I think there's just someone coming out the pits. Oh, what's this Clio doing?
There's a group of faster
Right,
cars
hopefully
behind.
he won't hassle me now. Now I'm past him.
Blue flag.
A little bit of sun coming through, I'm not sure. Very gloomy day here in Germany. On the sim anyway, I don't know what it's like outside in the real world.
Incident in Saxon-Anhalt curve. It looks like it's Dan. Blue flag. Dan in front is pitting.
Okay, so that's Banana Boat. So we didn't go that much further without pitting.
There's an incident in Saxon-Anhalt curve.
Lots of the BMWs are pitting now as well. Oh, really? A good reflection of the real world then. So Dan in the Banana Boat car, he's still in the pits. He's now coming out. Okay, so he's not a million miles behind. With an hour to go. I would presume that's him fuel to the end now. Alright, he's now coming around turn 1. I don't get distracted and end up just running wide looking at my relatives or whatever, I should be able to hold him off during this race. Why am I catching this Toyota? That's why.
There's an incident in turn 1.
What days you got off? Friday and Monday?
There's an incident in hotel B6. Okay, Damo. We're halfway home. Fuel is tight. Maybe lift and coast. Incident in Hasseröder. Blue flag. There's a faster class car approaching.
Cold tyres, he's going to have to wait.
Incident in triple.
Oh, who's that?
Incident in turn 5.
Someone's struggling. Don't think there'll be anyone I'm fighting because no one's around me at the moment. A little bit of a tow. We were actually the fastest guy on track last lap, so now that we've got no damage, we're in a good position all of a sudden. That does mean we've got to survive another hour with no fast repair.
There's an incident in turn 1. Your last lap time was at 140.17. Okay, Damo. There's a faster car approaching.
How many different lines have I taken around that corner? All of them wrong. That's worked out alright with this guy.
There's an incident in Sachsen-Anhalt curve. There's an incident in hotel. Incident in turn 1. You're matching race pace. Nice one, Dame.
So these two aren't actually fighting for position. The guy behind's in P21 in class. I was hoping he was going to back out, and he did. If they were fighting for position, I don't think he'd have been so generous.
There's an incident in Sachsen-Anhalt curve. It looks like Thomas. Red yellow flag. Watch for debris on the track.
Gravel everywhere. Right, bandits in the pits. They were about 2 minutes ahead of us, I think.
Okay, Damo. Your lap times are pretty consistent.
I need Team YSR, who's the team in front. They pitted on lap 5, so they're definitely not getting to the end from there. But I think it'll be a while before they pit. But hopefully when they do, we are close enough. We're 25 seconds behind them. That even if it's a short stop, just going through the pits, if nothing else, would cost you about that. So this might be P5 back on the cards when they pit. If we stay out of trouble. I'm catching up to this green car again, so this is Yerny. But I don't think he was in the car at the start of the race. I think they've done a driver swap. Here's a lap down though. Alright, Toyot's going to have to wait. Not sure that was the smartest move when there's a straight here, but at least I saw it coming. I say, Bandit is still in the pits. They're still in the pits. They've been there for nearly 2 minutes.
Just done a 140.35.
Oh, that's interesting. Jim is already saying I'm P5, even though YSR hasn't stopped yet. So have we technically passed Bandit now? Hello, Nick. Well, no, we've had a disastrous race. Some retaliation. Someone in this corner, I was on the inside here, hugging the apex, whilst me and a guy in front of me were overtaking a guy on the right, but then the guy on the right came in as if I wasn't there, and then tucked in behind me, and then round this triple, he just hit me off. He ended up getting more damage than I did, but yeah, we were then carrying damage for a lot of the race. Dropped right back, but we've managed to get to the pit window, get a fast repair, and all in all, with all the chaos, we're now running P5 with a chance of P4 when the guy in front pits. So, as long as I don't mess everything up, we're doing alright. There's 49 minutes to go. Yeah, see, Bandit's still in the pit, so that's definitely why we're being told we're P5. So it's not YSR that we've passed. But my pace is good at the moment because I've got a clean car now. I've done my fast repair. But it was also tricky at the start of the race, Nick, because all the practice I'd done was in the wet with puddles and everything. And then I got to the track and there's no puddles. So all of these people that had been doing the production car challenge all week know where the grip is and where the line is. As I'm learning as I go. Yeah, pretty normal. In summary, baseline content on iRacing. I did accidentally, I don't know how it happened, I did accidentally call someone a W anchor. That guy that retaliated. I didn't do it over the radio because my radio's not even mapped, it's set to team. But yes, my stream, I feel quite ashamed to have used that word. But I could see it coming. As I'm coming along here, he's in my mirrors. I'm like, he's going to just... He's got the ump. He's going to just push me off, and he did. So we will be recording the replay. I may submit a protest. I probably won't, because I can't be asked. But if he submits a protest against me, I will counter it. I don't know why he'd protest me, though. I've done absolutely... There's nothing. We'll have a look after the race anyway, so stay tuned for that at the end of the race. It's like, what did he gain from that?
Incident in Saxon-Anhalt curve. Incident in turn 1.
But yeah, it's quite funny because I'm I'd written in a description for this stream that this is going to be a nice chilled race to finish the season and this sort of thing. Of course, there's aggro. Looks like I'm the fastest guy. Oh no, on the previous lap I was, so that was quite good. But yeah, my pace is okay now that I've got a clean car and I've got used to the track a bit. So the delta there was against laps I was doing at the start of the race, but that was only like 19 degrees C, and I had draft and stuff, so I probably won't match that. But if I can get close, I'm happy.
Alright, Damo, the next car is Barton B license, and their rating is 2.8.
Oh, there was another incident where took my eye off the ball. I was looking at my relative, and I end up just running off track, and I think the grass is still wet. Although this race is dry, I think on the weather forecast it was showing that there was rain before the start, and I think the grass is still wet. Yeah, nothing ever goes to plan.
There's an incident in Saxon-Anhalt curve.
If the plan is to not have a plan, then that's the best plan.
Leader, Wong, is pitting.
So the leader's pitting, but he is a lap ahead of me at the moment because I've already pitted, and it takes so long to change tyres and refuel these cars. But I might need to lift and coast. I've got about a litre spare, so it's about a lap
Thomas,
spare.
Car number 1 is now leading P5.
According to Caps, but we don't know what lap we're going to finish on. And now that my pace is a bit quicker, maybe Caps has miscalculated where I'm going to be relative to the cars
this guy's their class leader.
in the BMW class. So we'll just have to be mindful of fuel at the end. I mean, we're not really fighting as such, tooth and nail with anybody. I'm just sort of ticking off laps now. I'm waiting for YSR to pit. So I could like lift here, for example, save a bit of fuel, let this Toyota through.
Blue flag.
Let's get them out of the way. It's alright when they're one-to-one, but it's when they've got a gaggle of them that's tricky. And there's often little packs that come round. You see on the track map there, on the left-hand side of your screen, it's a busy old track. There can be up to 60 cars on track in this series, but I think the way the splits fell, it only just went into a fourth split, so there's only about 46 of us on here altogether. If there were 60 here, that would have been, well, you can imagine. If you want to do this race, there is another session at midnight tonight, GMT, and then one tomorrow afternoon. We lost a couple of seconds there letting that traffic through, and they ended up pitting anyway. Swings and roundabouts though.
Blue flag.
But we're in the Falcons car today, because this is a team event technically, even though you can do it solo. Hence you'll see team names on the left hand side rather than driver names.
Blue flag.
Alright, so team YSR pitted on lap 5. I'm guessing that means they could probably do another 5 laps. If they refueled, another 5 laps on top of what everyone else has done, and other people have been pitting in the last few laps. I see you, mate, but I can't let you past here. This is where you go past, isn't it? 2 hours, mate, yep. 2 hours, 42 minutes of it left. So we're 2/3 of the way through. Two hours is a nice length to do on your own, isn't it? Well, our community races tend to be 100 minutes or 100 laps of a short track like Summit Point. So the Toyota will be about 2.25 hours this year.
The next car is Danny.
Next car is Danny. That's the one that had aggro with me. Oh my word. That's not what I need. PC. Oh my god, did you see that, guys? Coming up to the triple left. But you're balancing the car.
Okay, Damo. The next car is
Thanks, iRacing.
license, and their rating is 2.8.
Ah, yeah, you've got the GT Sprint, is it? That's no GT. I can't remember what it is. There's the 40-minute GT3 ones, isn't there, where you have to make a pit stop on iRacing, but that's only GT3. Right, we're on 11X.
There's a car exiting the pits.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, of course. 30-minute sports car, no pits. Yeah, that's it, yeah, the multi-class one.
At 140.79. There's an incident in turn 1.
No, it's just a BMW coming out.
Yellow flag, caution.
Why is there a yellow flag? Why is the gap only 9.5 seconds to the guy in front? He was 20 seconds ahead when we went over the line. Oh, maybe someone's got damage. Right, so far, guys, like I said, I've got 11X. We're currently on, what's our license? A 3.7. We're on 3.7. Do you think 2 hours, if I keep it at 11X, so 5.5 an hour,
now 7.3. Incident in Saxon
might be enough to gain? You know, that's like 2.5, 3 incidents per half-hour race. You'd think that'd be good, wouldn't it? If you did a 3-hour race and had 3 incidents, you'd hope to gain. Don't know, actually. Don't know. Anyway, we'll try and keep it at 11X and not get any more. So Danny's in the pits. Oh, that's YSR. Right, so that's Danny, yes, sir. We were expecting him to
Keep
pit.
doing what you're doing. This is spot on. P4.
I definitely recognise that name, and he's the one that had the... yeah, I think he's the one that had the aggro. But look after the race, like I said. So I think that puts us to P4, guys. .28 seconds ahead of Nunu. The leader's come around turn 1 now, apparently. He just finished his lap. There's a chance we're going to finish on a lead lap of MX-5s. Although I suppose it depends where the BMW M2s slot in, whether we do the same number of laps as them, but I don't think they will physically pass us anyway. So with a clean car, I'm not losing that much ground to them.
car behind's a faster class.
Alright, when's Lindsay going to get us? Okay, Banana Boat, etc. have just passed Danny. I think Lindsay might have a slowdown. Or XD, is that a penalty? Maybe they've got a drive-through for instant points. No. I think that's an F when it... No, it isn't. I don't know. I can't remember. See if they pit anyway. No. If it was a slowdown, they've cleared it. I think they might have got a slowdown because they clipped the cones on that chicane, and I think if you clip a cone you've got to slow down. Now it feels like a chilled stream. Saturday morning with you guys, half an hour to go, we're running P4. Just chilling around Oschersleben in an MX-5.
Okay, Damo, there's a faster car approaching.
I mean, as baseline content tracks go, this one isn't a bad one, is it really? It's alright. It feels like a proper track. It feels like you have lots of different types of cars racing around here. I think stuff like Formula V or Skippies might be a bit boring. But apart from that, you can have everything from like these MX-5s up to GTE and everything like that, LMPs. Some of the free tracks only really cater to one type of car, don't they? I mean, I'm thinking like obviously Jefferson Circuit at Summit Point, but Summit Point generally it struggles with the bigger cars. Lebanon. Lebanon's a bit tricky with fast cars. Yeah, it's a lot of long, a lot of balance in the car, and
blue flag.
It being on the point of spinning. Especially when you've got an aggressive setup like this. So this is one that me and Mark Elvidge use. He created it. And it's a tricky little beast, especially on cold tyres. It's hard to keep the thing pointing in the right direction. But when the tyres warm up, it is quick. If you don't overdrive it.
Slippery surface flag, careful.
Ooh, plenty of gravel. Right, so what are the gaps? So Banana Boat last lap was 28 seconds behind me, and I'm 24 seconds behind SLM Academy, but they're pulling away from me. So no man's land. Just negotiating the traffic, not making mistakes. If someone in front gets collected up in an incident, we might get a podium, but I'm not worried. P4 should be a gain in. Well, I'm hoping for a double green, but I was coming into this expecting double red. I even alluded to that in the description for the video, but now I'm thinking, there's a chance we might get a double green here. Nicky, you racing at 9. Nice to know. If you're still here, good luck, buddy. I didn't realise you were streaming this morning. I thought you might be doing the same one as Ian. Thanks for the heads up, Chris. We'll give a shout out at the end of this race then. If I'd have known, I'd have done a redirect. Although, I'm suspecting the people actually watching this probably know that Knock's going live.
That lap was at 141.30. You've got half your fuel left. Your lap times are pretty consistent.
That's worrying because I just let those two cars pass, so I was super slow. What's the strength of field here? I don't really know because my overlays don't actually tell me what the strength of field is, especially not per class. But if any of you happen to be looking at some sort of overlay somewhere or watching on a telemetry where it's got the strength of field for the MX-5s, let me know. It's also hard to tell because it's a team race. The drivers at the start of the race aren't the same as they are at the end. Two laps before murdered Nick. Jeez.
There's a faster car approaching.
2 seconds behind, what are you on about? I suppose there's a Beamer coming as well.
Your lap time was 140.33.
The Beamer will get me first. Yep, no worries, mate. Thanks for looking. It's annoying that the iRacing UI, when you finish the race, it doesn't show the iRating per split. It just does overall, unless you go into the old UI on the internet. In which case, it does it by class.
Okay, Damo, faster car approaching. It's their class leader.
Why's everyone pushing so hard? That's another thing that might happen. You never know. Someone might get a drive-through. for incidents as well, if they're pushing in the MX-5s.
That lap was a 140.66. Sector
Right, here
3
comes the
is
race leader.
0.48 off the pace.
It's a lot less frantic when you're ignoring first gear. I don't think we're losing really any time by not going down to first in places, and around here we're not going down to second anymore, we're just keeping it in third. But those were gear selections that I was making because of all the practice being in the wet. And I was having to slow down more. Overall 25.41, yeah. I feel like the MX-5s might be slightly higher than that. Looking at who's out now, 2 point... Oh no, I'm looking at the full standings. That's not what I want. They're just the MX-5s, don't I?
Okay, Damo.
So the leader is 4.2, then a 3K, then a 2.8, then 3.4, that's me, then 3.5, 2.3, 3.4, 2.9. So there, only one of those is below the 2.5. So I'm thinking we might be a bit higher than that.
Blue flag.
The Clio's dragging it down a little bit with his 900 I rating. I don't even know if he's still going round. Yeah, he's done 49 laps. Right, let's not get any silly 1Xs in this last 25 minutes.
There's a faster class car behind.
If anyone just joining, we're running P4 in class at the moment in the MX-5s. There's 4 classes on track at the moment. BMW, like the one that just passed me, they're the quickest. And we have Toyota GRs. We have one Clio on his own. And then the MX-5 here are the slowest class car. And there's 11 of us, or there were at the start of the race. We're currently running P4. We've had incidents through the race. Got caught up in someone's silliness. But we've come out the other side. We're doing okay. We're about a minute behind the leader. So they're about half a lap ahead of us with 20 minutes to go. But we're in a nice little pocket here in P4.
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Just watching the instant points now. We racked up some instant points early in the race with the argy-bargy around us. So we got up to 11x at the start of the race. We're now still on 11x. And trying to just be sensible around faster traffic. So this GR behind us will probably get us on that next straight going down that way. Okay, we'll take the low risk option. Just to maintain our sanity as well as our instant points. So we are still 26 seconds ahead of Dan Diliberti and Banana Boat. So unless we lose a second every minute, so about 2 seconds a lap, he's not going to catch us. Well, the clear's pitted. So at least we don't have to negotiate him again. He's going to come up behind us.
141.85. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
Alright, a couple of cars behind coming through. So there's
That's 20
the
minutes
leaders
to go,
of the
20 minutes.
the Toyotas. They're battling hard, so we don't want to get involved in that.
Alright, Damo, there's a faster car approaching.
Don't mind losing a few seconds and not ruining a great battle for the lead of a class. Yeah, good luck, mate. Hope it all goes well. Hope you survive. Ah, sensible BMW. You realised I was going to be quicker than him into this section. Unusual.
Blue flag.
Ooh. Right, we're going to need to lift the coast a bit. My caps is showing that we've only got 0.03 litres of fuel at the end. Yeah, we don't know 100% what lap we're going to finish on. Depends on what the BMWs do. Right. Oh, a bit of bodywork there. A Toyota going slowly in front.
Slippy surface flag.
You're telling me.
There's an incident in turn 9. Incident in Saxon-Anhalt curve.
Oh, someone's got an F in the BMWs. That guy in front, that's a meatball? Oh no, they're in the pits. Right, okay.
There's a faster class car approaching.
Right, is this BMW going to be sensible and realise I'm going to be faster through here? Yeah, thankfully so. I can even save a little bit more fuel because he's not right up my bottom. You're on that side, are you? Okay. Doug.
Alright Damo, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us.
Right, looks like I've got 0.19 of a litre left at the end now. Should be enough to stop us spluttering. We have to do an extra lap. That's going to cause a bit of... yeah, I'm going to try and buy myself as much fuel as I can here. In case we need to use some at the end. Because I've still got 24 seconds on Banana Boat. I know I normally trust caps, just in case there's an extra lap needed. It suddenly recalculates. Be nice to have a bit more in my pocket.
You've just done a 141.15. Blue flag.
I was actually quicker than Banana Boat on the last 2 laps, so I can definitely continue fuel saving. looks like in Season 2, we've got some new upgrades, and what you might then see is a Race Lab style throttle and brake tray. So I don't have Race Lab, so although you can see my throttle and brake inputs just next to my head, it's not got that nice trace of what happened over the last second or two that other people have that have Race Labs, but I think that's coming to iRacing. So that'd be quite nice if you guys are interested in how I brake coming into corners, how I apply the throttle coming out of corners, how I fuel save, all that sort of stuff. It'll become a lot clearer when that comes along. Right, we've got a couple that are battling behind. Hopefully they'll get me on the straight. In fact, I'll make sure they do. It might have been quite handy if I've managed to fuel save and it does go an extra lap. The guys in front might not have been able to do the same. Right, what is it? As we cross the line, how much fuel does I think we've got at the end? 0.56 litres, and I'm using 0.7 a lap. So I've nearly got an extra lap in my pocket already.
Okay, Damo, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. 10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes.
So it's a good chance that we won't have to do the extra lap, but at least we've got it in our pocket if we need it. So our only chance of getting a P3 is the guys in front making a mistake with traffic and getting damage, or them miscalculating fuel. So
blue flag. That's the car behind. Your last lap time was at 1:40.28.
He's got Twitch written on his back, Twitch Racing Team, so maybe he's live at the moment. Who is it? Acoidan Gonzalez. Still got 23 seconds to banana boat. In fact, we were quicker than all the people around us that last lap. I wonder if everyone's fuel saving. Hello, Joe. How you doing, mate?
That was 141.00.
Right, 0.56 litres at the end now, so nearly got that full lap. Joe, we're just saving fuel at the moment to buy ourselves an extra lap in case it goes further than we expect. There are just about 7 minutes to go of this race. We're running P4 in our class, and we're hoping that other people aren't saving fuel as much as we are. That's our only chance of really getting on the podium. Oh, that's the 12th incident point. That's annoying.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Damo.
It's been a tricky race, mate. We've been in a few incidents. We'll have a look at them at the end. The second half of the race has been quite peaceful, to be honest, where we've just managed to maintain this P4. Well, we were running behind that, but other people still had to pit. So, we haven't battled anyone for about an hour. Right, I've got some faster cars coming up.
Blue flag.
Right, 5 minutes to go. This is lap 68 of what looks like it's going to be 72.
Okay, Damo, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. There's a faster car approaching.
Why do faster class cars decide to overtake into the corners when they know they're the slowest car through the corner? Oh, I don't know. Hey, he got past clear, but I had to make that easy for him. This is top split. There's only 11 in our class, and we're running P4 at the moment. 12 incident points so far, 3 minutes to go. Ah, it looks like the leader is only 7 seconds behind us, so we don't need to save fuel anyway. Right, let's start using some of that fuel then.
There's an incident in Ascher. Yellow flag. Damn, it's getting closer. The gap's come down to 20 seconds.
Not worried about that, with 3 minutes to go. Oh, it's the Clio. Clio, who's leading his class because he is the only guy in his class. Let's not get tangled up with him, though.
There's an incident in Saxon-Anhalt curve. Faster car behind. This guy's their class leader. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
He's pitting anyway. I think he's got a meatball or a a penalty there because he's got an F next to his name on caps. Right, this is the race leader.
Sector 1 is 0.27 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
There's a good chance he's not even going to catch the guys in front of me. So we're not going to do as many laps as those guys. They're going to complete one more lap. But P4, considering the incident we had earlier in the race, it's very satisfying. Let's just bring it home. 1 minute to go.
Blue flag.
So it might even be white flag on the next lap.
Okay, Damo, there's a faster class car approaching.
To slow down, okay.
We need to slow down and give back some time. Blue flag. Two litres remaining. Last lap.
Last lap. Bring it home. Not fighting for anything in front or behind, so... We've got way more fuel than we need. We managed to save a whole extra lap. Why is he pushing so hard? Last lap, you're not fighting anyone.
D has won the race.
There we go, guys. Final corner. Let's not spin it at the final corner. Thanks for coming along. Let's cross this line. Let's bank this and we'll have a look at the incident. We won't look at all the incidents, I think, because it's going to take a while.
P4.
More people are still running, though. I might go and do a few more corners just to help with the safety rating. Because it'll still be live, the track will still be live for a little while because the leader has only just passed us, so lots of people are still racing at the moment. Just tick off these corners and then we'll pull over and have a look at the incidents. If you're going below like 30 mile an hour, you can pull off the track and it won't give you a 1x, just so you know. Okay, right. So I think it was what, like lap 5 or something? Why does it give me...
That's the end
That's
of the
not my
session.
helmet. That's not my helmet. Okay, 148. So that'll be the one, won't it? We did our fastest lap on lap 3, look. Okay, so we're battling this guy in the grey. So me and this red are trying to get past this guy in the grey. I'll tuck you behind here. So it's in a couple of corners time where I think it all sort of starts. Very tight battle. Not a lot of room for manoeuvre. But this guy in the Free Palestine car, he then gets alongside. So I go, okay, I'll just come through with him then. So I'm on the inside here. And that's when the guy just comes down. So look at that again. Because he's just decided blindly, I'm going to tuck in behind this guy. He's just decided I'm tucking in there, but I'm here, look. So I'm here. I'm coming through with him. I mean, at that point, maybe he's clear. And maybe he's got the all clear sign. I don't know. But in my head, all the way through this, I'm like, oh, okay. I'm following this Free Palestine car through because he can't turn in if we're both here. And he just does. But then, I think he then gets the ump. Because after that, here, he then pushes me off. He just keeps pushing and keeps pushing. Let's have a look from far chase. And we'll go back a bit. So he's got all that room on the right. There's a bit of door back, and that's normal, that's fine. But then I turn into the corner, that's fine as well. But I'm in front now. And this is where he then, he's got no intention of getting into that corner there, has he? Look. So he's hit me there, and he straightens up. So, yeah, I think that was just a bit silly. And I think it's all because he didn't like the fact that he got overtaken by 2 cars at once. But hey ho. Never mind. So that's what happened early in the race. We will save that just in case there's any sort of reason to have to save it. So I'll start it from there. I'll start. You can't do it too long. So if I snip it there, create the slice. There we go. Save that. There we go, guys. Right, let's have a look at the results. Shall we, while we're here? Yeah, I know. At the time, it was. It's not so clear on there, but at the time, I was like, I think he just decided he was definitely going to slot in behind a Free Palestine car, without regarding the fact that there was a train of cars there. But hey, we ended up finishing P4, so there we go. So we gained 0.04, so it was double green in the end. We gained on the safety rating, 0.04 gained, and then we also gained 28 iRating, which puts us up to 3458, which is very, very satisfying. There we go. Thanks ever so much for coming along, guys. We're going to call it a day there. I'll quit that, and we'll save the whole thing as well. No, we'll save that whole thing as well. And let's go check out what Nick's up to. So Knock Racing is racing now. I would have put a redirect on this channel, but I didn't know that he was going to be going live this morning. I should have been paying more attention, really. But let's head over there. That's where I'm going now. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.